Namaskar, my name is Dr.S.P.Sheet, Principal, Susti Electro-HOMEOpathy Medical College and Institute, Kontai, Purbo Mednipur, West Bengal. I shall be discuss today third part of physiology, that means blood. Now I shall be discuss about white blood cells or WBC. WBC are colorless cells containing a nucleus. They are larger in size than RBCs. Also, their number is less when compared to RBCs, about 8,000 per cubic millimeter of blood. Now, classification of WBCs. WBCs are classified as number 1, granulocytes, and number 2, agranulocytes. Within the granulocytes of WBC, which are 3 types: neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Agranulocytes, which are 2 types: lymphocytes and monocytes. Now, what is granulocytes? These WBCs have granules in the cytoplasm. They have a nucleus which contains 2 or more lobes. Granulocytes are further divided into the following 3 types. Number 1, neutrophils. Number 2, eosinophils, and number 3, basophils. Neutrophils, polymorphous, they contain granular cytoplasm which stains with neutral dyes. The nucleus may contain 2 to 5 lobes. Neutrophils occurs the extent of 65 to 70% of total WBCs. Number 2, eosinophils. Eosinophils or acidophils is called eosinophil. These cells are slightly larger than neutrophils. The granules are coarse and closely packed. These granules take up acid stains. The nucleus contains 2 lobes. Normal eosinophils count are seen is 2 to 4% of total WBCs. Number 3, basophils. Mast cells is called basophils. They contain coarse granules as in eosinophils, but these granules stain blue with basic dyes. The nucleus is kidney-shaped or lobulated. The basophils contain heparin, histamine, and 5-hydroxytryptamine. Normal basophils count is 0.5% of total WBCs. Now, agranulocytes. Agranulocytes type of WBC do not have granules. Agranulocyte type of WBC do not have granules, but they have a single nucleus which is not lobed. Agranulocytes are further classified into the following two types: lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes next time divided into two types: small lymphocytes and large lymphocytes. Small lymphocytes occur to the content of 25% of total WBCs. They are smaller in size with a nucleus occupying almost the whole of the cell. So the cytoplasm is less. Number 2, large lymphocytes. Large lymphocytes is size containing more cytoplasm. Large lymphocytes are size containing more cytoplasm. Number 2, monocytes. Monocytes are largest of WBCs. They occur to the extent of 2 to 4% of WBCs. They contain an eccentric nucleus which is notched in the inner side. Now, next I shall be discuss functions of WBCs. Functions of WBCs are: number 1, protection against infection. It is done by neutrophils and monocytes which engulf all bacteria. This process is called as phagocytosis. Number 2, to aid in the repair of injured tissues. Number 3, to produce immune substances which defend against diseases. This is done by lymphocytes through the synthesis of gamma globulin. Number 4, basophils. Basophils secrete an anticoagulant substance which is called heparin. Thank you very much. Next time I shall be discuss about platelets or thrombocytes step by step.